work. Hey, what's up? What's up? How we doing? We still here? You guys drunk? You guys drunk as hell? You guys tired? Yeah, I'm here to bring the mood down. I'm sorry. I don't sing, so if you're expecting that, that's. I feel like I feel like I'm following like a Broadway play, man. You know that part and at the end of the play where like you're getting up to leave, and then someone's like, "Wait, there's more." This is what this feels like to me, at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian. That was an appearance. So, if you guys want to, can we bring Fred Cortez back up here? I feel like y'all really dig that guy and his sultry voice. I was like, I don't know about y'all, I was falling in love with everyone before I came up here. I was like, do I still do this? You know, do I do like what am I doing? Are these even jokes? Is this even a? We already have Joe Coy. You know what I'm saying? Do we need more Filipino comedians, man? I don't know. I think that's like the probably most existential thing I've thought about this entire night. I switched spots with the AJ Santos. That guy, I shouldn't have done that. I should have went up earlier, you know? Oh God, I was supposed to go up at like 9:30. Filipino time, right? Just, I should have known. I should have been like, I should have had dinner at least, you know? I don't know. How we feeling? I don't know about you guys. My favorite parts of this show were the raffles. That was I was excited to see who's gonna win next. That was the highlights of my night. I was like, when are we gonna get back to these raffles, man? We need more of these raffles. You guys buy your tickets yet? You guys buy your shirts? You should really give it up for Mick for putting this all together. This is amazing. This is amazing. None of my family is here or my friends, so. If you came to support your singers, good job. That's what love is. You know what I'm saying? That is what love is. So, I came here in a Fiat. I barely got here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I'm gonna get back. You know, I don't even know. I was like, was it worth it? And gas is $6. I'm a stand-up comedian. The last time I got paid to do comedy was someone paying me to stop doing comedy. That's what they're like. They were like, I'll give you $5 if you stop. And I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's where I love how much representation is happening right now. There's so much Filipino representation on this stage. It's amazing. I'm here for actual representation, though. Is there any agents here? This is a shameless plug. This isn't even a real set. I'm just here. Listen, I could play a spectrum of roles. You know, I could be Samoan. I could be Mexican. You know what I'm saying? If someone could just get me if I could just stand behind, you know, some guy named Hector, I would take those roles. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood's a hard town. You know, like I'm not like, if you're a Filipino in this town, you gotta at least be 5'7". You know, I'm way below that. I'm like 4'9". You know what I'm saying? Don't let these tall mics and these podiums fool you. I'm very short. Is this being live streamed? Hey, look how good I am. Look, I can catch the camera. Look at that shit. You see that? That is professional level. Let's bring Wawa B here. Let's make an American version of that. And I'll host that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be in front of 7-foot women. You know, just look at these Amazons and this Oompa Loompa that's hosting this show. Who's this guy? You know? Oh my God! I should have listened to my parents. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like I should have at least learned how to sing a little bit. That's the lesson I learned. Like just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's at least like make enough friends where someone can come up here with a guitar and I can just serenade you guys for a little bit. I had no plan. I was like, I'm gonna make these people laugh, and I was like, no, these people are eating dinner. They'd rather eat dinner than is what's happening. It's good programming though. You know, I feel like everyone was up here with all the singers. You know, now they need me to kind of bring it down so everyone can be brought back up. You know what I'm saying? With whatever is happening after me. That's That's what that's what it should be. Oh God, I got you guys for 20 minutes, man. 20 minutes. That's like at least 4 songs, right? But I got to tell 20 minutes of jokes, which is good. You know what I'm saying? I could talk about how, hey, listen, I don't. This year's been real rough for everyone, right? It's been a really rough year. Not for me. You know what happened to me this year? I fell in love. Yeah, thank you. I fell in love with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah, give it up for The Rock. He's a people's champion, man, but he's also the champion of my heart. So, honestly, like when I was a kid, I wanted The Rock to be my dad, you know, when I was a kid. Now, as an adult, I want The Rock to be my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, like I'll watch his wrestling videos. I'll watch his workout videos. The first thing that goes through my mind is, you know what? Wouldn't it be so bad to be between The Rock and his hard place? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's getting steamy. You know it. Listen, listen. I'd sex The Rock so good. I'd make him change his wrestling finisher to The Rock's bottom. You know what I mean? And that'd be me. You know? It's the only reason I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Anything to remind myself that I want to be plugged by The Rock. I'm not even a comedian. I just love The Rock. I just want anyone that will give me a platform to talk about how much I want to just bang The Rock. You know what I'm saying? If there's anything you take away from this, is like, that guy really wanted to have sex with Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? I'll ride that guy till he screams Jumanji. You know what I'm saying? You guys like professional wrestling? Oh, you'll love the rest of these jokes. That's know your crowd, John. Know your crowd. No, I love professional wrestling. I love it so much. But listen, I'm gonna move on a little bit. All right. You know when your car breaks down and you got to pull off to the side of the road and you got to put out a bunch of flares to alert other cars about your car? How about instead of lit flares, you throw out a bunch of Ric Flairs? Woo! Woo! That's another wrestling joke. You think I was gonna move on? And that's all I have is wrestling jokes. I didn't have a lot of sex in high school. You know what I'm saying? I watched a lot of wrestling though. It made me feel things. That's all I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard to look like me and be in Hollywood. You know, it's hard, man. Because not only am I short, but I'm also fat, which is good. You know. Listen, this is how insensitive people are in Hollywood. I was just standing in the street the other day, and someone came up to me and they pointed at my stomach and they were like, "Hey, are you doing that for a role?" Like, damn, that's insensitive. I was like, no, I have multiple roles all over my body, but I'm just fat. You know what I'm saying? I just want to sleep with someone after this set. I just got to ask: Are there any waitresses here with low self-esteem? Did Fred Cortez take all the women home with him? And those 2 other guys, those 2 opera level, Broadway level singers. Save some for the rest of us, man. You know what I'm saying? If I could hit a high C over middle C, you know, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd just be chasing. Oh my God. I don't know. Like there was no restriction put on us, Mick, when it comes to how. Like, I'm not gonna get super dirty. All right. I'll push it a little bit. Right here. You guys seem like a cool crowd. Okay. You want me to go there? Yeah? Okay. I don't know how everyone feels about butt plugs. But let me tell you something. They've been doing wonders for my posture. So I want to say thank you, butt plugs. That is my butt plug. You know, a lot of comedians, you'll see a lot of comedians in this town talk about wanting Netflix specials, wanting TV sitcoms, you know, wanting to be movie stars. I don't want any of that. I want to be sponsored by a butt plug company. that is my goal. I just want y'all to be driving down the 405 and then see my face next to a butt plug. That is you've seen this next guy. Sponsored by. I just wanted to see how many times I could say that word in a restaurant. That is where they're just like, cut it. They won't eat their sissy if they keep saying that word. That guy almost fell out of his chair. That's what, yeah, someone got overserved. This is the biggest crowd I've ever performed of. I'm taking this as a credit. Someone's gonna be like, hey, how many people have you performed in front of? 800 Filipinos. That is, you do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go like Dave Chappelle. You come here and do that. His wife's Filipino. He'd crush. Never mind. Oh God. What else to talk about? Hey, how do we? I don't like to get political here, but how do we feel about the president of the Philippines? Okay. You already made your decisions, I guess. Right? Manny Pacquiao. He's not the president yet, right? What does he have to do? Just knock out the current one? How does that election go? Does he just regardless of who wins the votes, he'll just come up and just win by knockout, right? That's how it usually goes, right? I don't know. A lot of my cousins look like Manny Pacquiao. I got that guy gives me PTSD. Every time I see my cousins that look like him, I'm like, dodge. Are you about to punch me? Like, I forgot that's my cousin, you know. I love this place too, man. I love this place. I've never been to a place that smells like my auntie's kitchen, but it's so nice. You know what I'm saying? This is the fanciest place I've seen serve Filipino food. You know, we're just missing like mini Corona bottles and our drunk Titos. They're just, you know, I don't know. This is nice too, man. Because let me tell you, I grew up in the Midwest. Not a lot of Filipinos in the Midwest. And in fact, so little Filipinos. I did theater in high school. You know what I did in theater? I played every ethnicity in the world. That is whatever ethnicity the play called for, it was me. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's kind of worrisome now because they recorded all these plays, all right? They recorded all these plays, and now I'm kind of worried that someone's going to discover these tapes, and I'm going to get canceled for the way I portrayed people. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, on one play, I portrayed a little black kid, you know? And the thing about it was, this little black kid, the only defining characteristic about him was that he was bad at math. That was it. That was his character description. And like, I was like, I'm not touching that. I'm not even gonna try to nuance myself, you know? I'm just gonna be the kid that's bad at math. Well, I was in the Midwest where everyone's racist. Everyone was like, why is this Asian kid bad at math? That was their only reaction to me playing that role. They're like, this is not believable. This is, you're telling me this guy can't multiply? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I played black kids. I played Hispanic kids. You know, I played gay guys on and off stage. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Where were you the rest of my set? Where were you? I need you, and I need the guy with the guitar. I need a support system here, okay? This is tougher than it looks. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Actually, play a track. I'm gonna sing for the rest of this. I'm gonna just, It's and now my time is near. That's all my uncles sing at karaoke. Oh my God! All right, this has been a lot of fun. I don't know how you guys felt about this or what you're gonna take away from this. Oh, thank you. One fan. That's all I need. One fan. I'm gonna give you my OnlyFans after this, sir. There's no nudity, just feet pics. Just feet pics. All right, I'll get out of here with this though. You know, this is nice. This is nice to perform at a. Listen, at all my other shows, honestly, and this is the God honest truth. I got to tell people in Filipino like right at the top of my set, you know, because one time I was at a show, and after the show, this guy came up to me. He was like, "Hey man, I loved you, I loved your material, but I wished you leaned more into Mexican material." And I was like, "Whoa!" I said I was Filipino on stage, and he went, "Yeah, I know, but when you first came on stage, I thought you were Mexican." And then when you said you were Filipino, it like really bummed me out. I was like, "Well, that's fucked up. You know, that's messed up. I got to defend myself, right?" But I was raised Asian, so all I did was immediately apologize, and I told him I would do better next time. So now I've got this weird Mexican cult following. I don't even speak Spanish, so lo siento, amigos and amigas. Anyways, I've been John Yabes. Follow me on Yabes John on Instagram. Maybe you'll see me at some other point where it's more tuned to what I do. But thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much.